Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I play states, regions, provinces, districts, territories, oblasts, whatever you call it, of the various countries of the planet Earth on GeoGuessr, with the objective to hopefully have some fun, explore a bit, and ultimately to score 25,000 points in each game I play. Haven't been very successful lately. I have run into some really tough maps, and this might also be a challenge today in order to complete this one. And with success, we're going to Gujarat in India. Now, the reason I haven't zoomed out as I usually do is because all of these locations, handpicked with a script, just makes my computer go, ugh, and it takes a while for it to come to grips with resizing the map when it's got all these locations, 10,500 of them on display. So yeah. So what are we dealing with today? Well, we got 71.5 million people on roughly 200,000 square kilometers of land. So fairly densely populated. And I got a capital, but for some reason I wasn't able to bring it up. But it's called Gandhinagar, which is like roughly 1.5 million people, but hardly the largest city in the area, which is Ahmedabad, which has 7.2 million people. It's up here somewhere. So yeah, Meghalaya was the previous run in India. This is much bigger, and hopefully the script I have done will work as intended, with 70% in urban settings, and that means that we got 30% that can very well be in rural ones. So it just depends how the random numbers will go today. So let's see, we're gonna create a link and we're gonna put that in a safe spot. Let's see, just take a moment to type Gujarat and copy. There we go. And here we go. Oh, that's nice. End of the road, even better. What's that I see? Is that a river? I think it's a river. Possibly with a lot of rubbish floating on it. Possibly. So yeah, looks like a nice neighborhood except for that river in the background. So let's see, we're going westwards. So yeah, decent looking neighborhood. And A24. A1. And of course the first order of the day will be to find out which city we're in. Now let's see, rule of thumb, always move towards the sea. The sea is in the south here, somewhere. And then we're just going to be patient and look at the buildings. Because, at least in my prior experience, Mahindra. Horn. Okay, please, is that what it says? But yeah, my prior experience in India is that looking at buildings is your best bet at finding the name of the city. Street signs are rather scarce. And of course, if we're in the major city, this could turn into a challenge. Okay, so that street went slightly west to north. Okay. Oh, hello, buddy. For a moment, I thought it was sort of an art installation on the roof of that building. Hey, the things you see. Yeah, so that was a crow. Gave me a bit of a scare. Pun utterly intended. JDR Steels. Yeah, we'll just have to keep on looking at these signs until we find something written in Latin alphabet. Like possibly this thing over here, which unfortunately is all in Hindi. There are too many languages in India for me to know really, and so everything I say about the language will be pure assumption, and could very well be extremely wrong. So, with that as a disclaimer, I beg forgiveness about everything I say that is wrong about the local languages here. Please, Ivan Santa Mobile Store, that's probably the name of the proprietor. Raj Taylors. Come on, I know I can do it. There's a lot of non-information, unfortunately. So I keep looking at these canal crossings that go in the right direction. Taxashila School Road. This has to be it. Or Rahul Enterprise. So if this is the Taxashila School Road, we got to be close somewhere here. Why is it called the Taxashila? This road is pretty straight as far as I can see. Wait a minute. So we've got Takshashila, not Taxa, but I guess that should be sort of interchangeable. So let's see if we can find any of this stuff then. Here we are, Taxashila Little World. Okay, so here's the bridge. We're getting somewhere now. I think we might have been here, possibly there. I just thought. Okay. That could be anything. Seems like a rather opulent building. It does have sort of the front that matches, and then we have these two that don't. Which could be these two. This road gone in, so it could be here. It could well be there. But that doesn't match this one, does it? Okay, let's head out. So we come straight into long flat building. That works with that one. Well, the other street ends in a small building. Let's see, how many side streets here? There's one. Let's see now. So if this is this one. And there are no more side streets. Yes, that works. Now I just want to identify any of these shops here. Just to make absolutely sure. Hang on, this road is split down the middle. Yes, it is. So what do we have here? Mahadev Steel Traders. Well, that's going to be a while ago. And what else can we find? We can find Verahi garments. We got Dipali garments. Verahi garments. There we go. Excellent. We are hereabouts. Let's see now. Should be there. Nice. Good start. Ouch. Where do we go from here? Southeast. Yeah, let's do that. Well, that's actually bad direction unless we are out here. Now this is more or less a desert. So it's not bad per se, but trouble is that Gujarat is so big. And, well, I will remember my Brazilian experience the other day. And I'm afraid we might find ourselves in the same pickle again. By having to go absolute miles to find out where we are. Oh, sorry about that. I'm just messing around with a pen in my left hand. What? Let's see now. Well, at least we have civilization. Yeah, I think I want, of course, the paved road ended here. Yeah, let's see. The where on the road suggests that this is the main road. Rather the where in the intersection. Oh yeah, it is sort of semi-paved still. Good. Where can we possibly be? What's this stuff growing on the side here? Is it just brambles? Hedgerows to keep stuff away from the fields? Okay, now this is getting a little iffy. And I don't like iffy footage when I want to just be chasing down the road. Look at this, can't find anywhere to place. There we go. The arrow. Looks like we're coming up on something here. Yeah. So coming into some sort of town. What was that? Was that birds? Well, I think they're locusts? Don't know. Okay, we find ourselves in some village, and I think, oh, Can I find the main route through town here? No, that would be going back where we came from, I think. Oh, blimey. Okay, this is complicated. So how do we get back out of there again? Let's see, we came from down here. Oh my word. Yeah, they've really been thorough here. And we're out of town. Not so sure that is the best way to go. Let's get back into town and let's see if we can find... So yeah, interesting. Interesting look on the mosque over there. So this is the road we came from. What does it say on that blue sign over there? Nothing that I can do anything about. And now... What's this then? Someone's... Yeah, there was a lot of jumping around. Okay, so we've got two options for roads out of town. There's this one. I go southeast, and there was another one that went eastwards, I think. So... And this doesn't look very promising at all. Ah. Thank you, script. Hey. Ah, end of the road. Okay, that makes the decision a little easier for me. Let's head back into the village. I have to say there was a lot of monumental buildings for a village that doesn't look very large. So I'm wondering what's going on here. Looks like a highway. That could be fundamental for the rest of this round. And there's a sign, and I want to see what it says. The green sign on the road here. Please tell me the name of... Right. Okay, I still wanted to have a little looks. Aha. Radanpura Navagpura. Radanpur is here. 20 kilometers to the east. Where's Vadanpura? 9 kilometers to the south. And what town is this? What city? That is... Those are some serious signs. Which road is this? How am I supposed to read all of this? This is like a toll road. Palangur Gayatri community. Okay, so it's a toll plaza. Okay. So let's have a look at this thing again. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with the road number. Vaghpura. So we got Radhanpur there, 20 kilometers ahead. And Vaghpura is probably in the area where we were. I would have loved to know what it says here, but it points to something over there. So that might not be very important to me. What was that? That's a toll gate, but there was another sign, and it was Gokhantar. Please let me find Gokhantar. Now, we're not certain that Radhanpur is to the east. Gokhantar. Where are you? Oh. See any Gokhantar? Hmm. But okay, we have at least one minor clue. Oh. So what does that mean then? That this wasn't Gokhantar after all. Oh, wait. And this road leads to Santalpur, which is here. So we're most likely entering Varahi. Yeah, that's a toll plaza. Finally, we're getting somewhere. So we have been riding on this road since half forever, haven't we? Road down to the side. I got you now, you beast. Can we 5K it though? That's the next question. I strongly believe that we're on this This one, oh, this is a tough one. Strongly believe we're about here. But I need a little bit of confirmation here. So this bend is tricky because it sort of double bends and then it has a slight bend back as well. But we are, yes, we're definitely in a southeasterly heading. Excuse me. And here we get this bend. And now we're going to have a bend to the right. Yes. Found you. But can I 5K you? That is the next question. That is that bend. The little kink over here. So it should be about here. Please let that be right. Yes. That's like... oh, utter madness. How long did that take? Ah, man. Well, let's see. Just debating whether I should take a break or not. Okay, I am back. Let's see. City. Good. Best the English Club. Best English speaking trainers. Okay. Well, that was pretty much all the English that was here, but yeah, you see these English school or class signs everywhere. The ETC. CADETT. Cadet. Okay. Well, IANT. So some sort of academy. That's the tiniest bank branch I've seen. Axis Bank. We're moving northwards. Okay. Right. And what city are we in? If you might load, there we go. Which way seems to be... Kapil Ashok by Dave. Or Dave, possibly. Let's see. Vina Xerox. This, I think, is going to be MF Cafe and Lounge. Messy Fusion. Cool. That almost looked like a train station, but isn't. Okay, so we're on the block. Ooh. Valsad District Central Co-op Bank Limited City Branch. So is there a town called Valsad? It's Valsad. Nice, thank you. VDC Bank. Oh, is it VDC Bank? Okay. Of course, we have no idea where in the city we are, but this is the city. Now we just need to see if we can find any sort of landmarks here. And there aren't all that... well, actually, there are quite a few roads going north-south. If we could locate that railroad... actually... yeah, going north would be a good one. We have a river we might meet. We might run into some main roads. And what is this? What is this? That might be important to know. Oh, free eye hospital. Valsad campus. There's actually quite a few things here. Kasturba Hospital. Civil Hospital. No, we're not all the way out here. But the free eye hospital. The only thing that would be better now is if they had listed the name of the street. But if I can find this hospital. Now, Jivan Hospital, Lotus Hospital, Kasturba Hospital. Didn't I see the name Kasturba somewhere? Or am I dreaming? Orchid Hospital. Yeah, there's no lack of hospitals. Well, depending on the eye that sees, I guess. So got the Orchid. Kasturba. The roads don't quite match, though. Noble Medicare. Western Railroad Hospital. Fresh and Fresh. God, I want to find this one quickly. After that previous round, that was an absolute monster. And it isn't even, it even isn't the hardest round I've played, but it just felt so endless, and I'm so glad I was able to 5k it. And let's see. That's an interesting structure. And let's keep going north. What is this? Is it a water tower? Bharat Petroleum. A Navrang restaurant. Water tank. Hang on. Hang on. Messy fusion. Ha, 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 ha. I got you. Oh, we're down here somewhere. Now let's see. You go north. Yeah, I know that I got business to do on my laptop, but that will take care of it in a matter of seconds. There we go. Okay, let's get this completely right. So here's the Vina Xerox. So we are down in this street, and I think we're about here. Let's see now. But I have to make dead certain. What's that? The Damanganga Bhavan. Yes, that's it. So let's get this thing absolutely nailed. Look in west, no, look in perpendicular. I'll look at the south end of this building, and that little outcropping is that thing. this better be right. There is a little misalignment between layers here. And I think that's a north-south misalignment, but it shouldn't be large enough to... Nice. Oh, I needed that one. Oh, I needed that one. I did not need this. No. There goes the 5k. And the 25k, unfortunately. But we shall try nonetheless. Well, there are things that might make it possible. Goods carriage. But where shall we go? Jai Ashapura. Jai Mataji. Is there only one way for me to go here? Right. Well, at least that makes the choice simple. Eastward, so we went south-ish. Great, now my inner compass is messed up. So yeah, we go... Okay, yeah, that... Oh, so we could go past there after all. Oh, yeah. Birdhouses. So now we're going west. What would be brilliant would be to get the name of this place. If at all possible. Yeah, looks like an interesting little town. Let's put a marker down here for now. Or a checkpoint, rather. Let's see if we can find the name of the place. How about here? Such a sad no. I want to know the name of this place. has to be that house. Okay. Now we cannot see that house from here. But how many clicks? Are we gonna do perpendicular? Let's see. 1, 2, 1. You sneaky thing, where are you? Where is the house? Let's see now. So that is the house. Just where are we located? In. Okay. Right. It's behind a tree here. Yep. So let's see, perpendicular to the road. Not quite. Not quite perpendicular to the road. That's perpendicular. That's west. So so perpendicular, how many house widths are we? This is a fun one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got to be that one, I think. And 1. Okay. That has to be pretty close. Yes. The hope is still alive. Oh no. Well, you never know, this tiny road on the side might actually. There's actually a chance that that might exist on the map. Okay. Let's not despair yet. Don't see anything in that direction. We only see this bridge in that direction. Is that because it's an intersection or something? Okay, let's move westwards. All hope is not lost. So why is this bit of road elevated? Is it a railroad? Yeah, it's a railroad. Let's have a little look here. What as a proverbial border? Okay, and 661A. Could that road bridge maybe? So let's just run with a little assumption that 66 might be the number of the road, not the beast. The 64 is all over the place. And that's the 68. No sign of the 66 yet, though. Doesn't really have to be the 66 for all I know. So, now we're gonna move along. Look for information. We will find it in eventually. Eventually we'll find it. We shall, we will. We will gather it there. Looky here. So this road runs either side of the railroad. And here we got something coming up. And we also have a road number. Gujarat SH7. So, is that a yellow 7 or is it the green 7? It's probably the green 7, if I can find there's a green 6, which is all over the place. 74. Here's a green 7. And this road is going east-west, though. Looks like it originates in Jasalpur and then goes on to this area. Looks promising. Can we see any railroad like over here? Ooh, that looks very tempting. That looks very, very, very tempting. Let's see what kind of stuff we find here. We find a road going to Vani. We got it. Now, this has to be bang on. And I'm totally reliant on the representation on the map being correct here. Because it is, if it isn't, I'm done for. Oh, I so want this to be correct. If this isn't right, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Gonna put it there. Oh yes. Oh, that has to be the toughest 25k I've ever done. Oh man. That was hard work. And look at it. There's like 2 monster rounds, and then the others are like, yeah, well, they're normal-ish. It's just these 2 taking an hour and 15 minutes altogether. Hi, 1040 steps. Oh, but the satisfaction of getting that right and being able to strike that off my list of regions to play. Oh, the relief is just immense. Oh. Yeah, happy with that. Very happy with that. So, yeah, that is Gujarat in the bag. Nice. I can take it off the list. All right, let's see where we're going in the next episode when it is up. Until then, bye-bye.